Welcome to Cortburg Speaks Retirement, an audio podcast about investing in the stock market, financial planning, money management, and retirement planning. Each Wednesday, we help investors at all stages of life learn how to potentially grow and preserve their money from first job through retirement. Now here's your host, Miguel Gonzalez.
Good morning and welcome to the Cortburg Speaks Retirement audio podcast. On this week's audio podcast, I share how to be financially confident as you navigate these global geopolitical volatile events. Here's a hint. It starts with patience, knowledge, and strategic planning. In an interconnected world, global geopolitical events have an undeniable impact on financial markets. From political unrest to trade disputes and natural disasters, these events can create uncertainty and volatility, leaving investors anxious about their investments. However, reacting impulsively to these situations can be detrimental to one's financial health. Let's explore how investors should respond to global geopolitical events and emphasize the crucial roles of asset allocation, diversification, and long-term investment strategies in pursuing financial goals. Number one, we have to understand geopolitical events. Global geopolitical events are complex and multifaceted, often involving political, economic, and social factors. They can trigger market fluctuations, causing short-term turbulence. While these events can be concerning, it is essential to recognize that events have historically recovered from such situations. Reacting hastily to these fluctuations can lead to impulse decision-making, which may result in significant losses. Number two, we have to build resilient portfolios. Utilizing asset allocation. Strategic asset allocation involves dividing investments among different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities. A well-balanced portfolio can help investors manage risk associated with geopolitical events. During uncertain times, conservative assets like bonds can act as a buffer, offsetting potential losses in more volatile assets like stocks. We also have to focus on diversification. Diversifying within each asset class is equally important. For instance, within the stock market, diversifying across sectors, industries, and geographical regions can mitigate risk. Different sectors respond differently to geopolitical events. A diverse portfolio can help manage the impact of a negative event on one sector so it may be balanced by the performance of others. Number three, we want to focus on long-term investment strategies. And I emphasize patience because long-term investments allow investors to weather short-term storms. Instead of reacting impulsively, patient investors stay the course and ride out market fluctuations. History shows that markets tend to rebound over time, rewarding those who remain invested. You also want to keep an eye out on compounding returns. Long-term investments harness the power of compounding returns. By reinvesting earnings and gains, investors can accelerate wealth accumulation. This approach is especially effective when market volatility is high, and it enables investors to buy more share when prices are low, potentially maximizing returns when the market recovers. The other thing to keep in mind is strategic decision making. Number four, and regular review and rebalancing are part of that. Geopolitical events can shift the balance of a portfolio. Regularly reviewing and rebalancing investments can work towards aligning the portfolio with an investor's risk tolerance and long-term goals. Rebalancing involves selling overperforming assets and buying underperforming ones, maintaining the desired asset allocation. And you want to stay informed. And in an ever-changing global landscape, staying informed about geopolitical events is crucial. However, it is equally important to rely on credible sources and expert analysis rather than sensationalized news. Understanding the context and potential implications of an event can help investors make informed decisions and seek professional help. For most investors, seeking guidance from financial professionals can provide valuable insights. Financial professionals can assess individual circumstances, risk tolerance, and financial goals to help create tailored investment strategies while keeping geopolitical uncertainties in mind. And this is why planning matters. And we talk about planning all the time because geopolitical events are inevitable, but how investors respond to them significantly impacts their financial outcomes. By focusing focusing on strategic asset allocation, diversification, and long-term perspective, investors can navigate market uncertainties and work towards their financial goals. Remember, the key is not to react impulsively, but to make well-informed decisions that align with your investment objectives and risk tolerance. In the world of investments, patience, knowledge, and strategic planning are the cornerstones of financial confidence, even in the face of global geopolitical challenges. Make sure to visit our website, www.cortburgretirement.com. Our site is filled with educational videos, ebooks, publications, and financial calculators designed to help you learn more about your finances. As you search our site, send us a note regarding any questions you may have about any particular investment concepts or products, including volatility, and we will get back to you quickly with a thoughtful answer. This is Miguel Gonzalez, certified retirement counselor and managing partner with Cortburg Retirement Advisors, signing off for this week's educational podcast.
The opinions expressed and material provided are for general information and should not be considered a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Private Advisor Group LLC, a registered investment advisor. Private Advisor Group LLC and Cortburg Retirement Advisors Inc. are separate entities from LPL Financial. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal.